Hello, everyone. My name is Madison Lay, and I'm a senior at Oneida High School. The Oxford Dictionary defines domestic violence as violent or aggressive behavior within the home, typically involving the violent abuse of a spouse or partner. Abuse in the home takes a toll mentally and emotionally on the children forced to withstand these living conditions. Yes, domestic violence is characterized solely by what occurs within a living situation, but dating violence and high school-aged children develop in most situations from the viewing of domestic violence in their home life. It was okay because it didn't really happen often. Sometimes she would just say something he didn't like, and without the intentions of hurting her, he would simply teach her a lesson. She would cover the bruises with the best makeup money could buy because Tommy loved her and was so sorry after his temper got the best of him. He would shower her in the most valuable gifts, including makeup. He just wanted her to look beautiful. Boys will be boys. That's what her mom always said. After years of hearing her parents argue, she began to believe love was nothing more than enjoying the good days and fighting to get through the days of violence and anger. It had to be normal. After all, her father seemed to love her mother, but sometimes after a long day at work or a night out drinking with his friends, he would just come home heated. Her mother never talked back and simply endured the abuse. She did it because she was the woman. It wasn't male privilege, it was just simply a mom doing her role within the home. Her boyfriend wasn't abusive all the time. When they first started dating, Tommy treated her better than she had ever been treated. Even when he did hit her, it wasn't hard, and he apologized immediately. She wouldn't even really call it abuse. He loved her too much to be an abuser. In public, he treated her like a princess. Tommy was raised by his father after his mother abandoned him at a very young age. The sudden departure of his wife sent Tommy's father off the deep end. He misused alcohol and prescription drugs to overcome the pain of his wife's disappearance. The father soon remarried and, in the fear of being left again, controlled and isolated his new wife. When the new bride finally tried to put a stop to the authoritative seclusion, the loss of control was too much for Tommy's father to manage. He resorted to violence in order to display domination. Tommy was forced to witness abuse from the one person who was supposed to teach him how to properly treat a woman. Years passed, and the abuse continued to be overlooked. A new generation was born, and a new generation was exposed to domestic violence. But it's okay. Boys will be boys. It's only normal. According to loveisrespect.org, girls between the age of 16 and 24 experience the highest rate of intimate partner abuse. Let me repeat that. Girls between the age of 16 and 24 experience the highest rate of intimate partner abuse. 1 out of 10 high school-aged girls have been intentionally hit, slapped, or abused in any way by a dating partner. Furthermore, teenagers that have encountered domestic violence in their homes are 50% more prone to be entangled in an abusive dating relationship. Let me repeat that and listen closely. Teenagers that have encountered domestic violence within their homes are 50% more prone to be entangled in a dating abusive relationship. The Domestic Violence Services of Circle of Hope report that children in domestic violence situations learn from an important male role model that violence toward a loved one is acceptable. Domestic violence has proven itself to be a learned behavior passed from generation to generation, bearing struggle to every relationship in its path. Abusive traits are being inherited like a disease affecting an entire family. The youth of our county are being born into problems that they don't have a shot of defeating on their own. If an acceptance of abuse and repetition is written into the mind of the adults of this county, we have to find a means of escape. Here we are. The outlet breaking this vicious cycle of mistreatment lies within the hands of the youth. It's time we stand up before history repeats itself like it has since the beginning of marriages and the violence within them. In a quote by Jonathan R. Miller, "You are not responsible for the past, but insofar as you do nothing, you are complicit in the present created by it." My name is Madison Lay, and I am the change I want to see happen.